Good afternoon and welcome back to the West Ham Network. My name is Anton and today I'm bringing you the Hammers headlines in association with the KUMB.com. Go and check them out on the website, forum and YouTube channel. If you're new around here, please make sure you go across and subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell notification. Go and check out our daily content. We've got a West Ham Daily today talking all about Calvin Phillips and should he fit our system and is he our number one target. But there are three other stories kicking about West Ham today, and we'll get started on the first one. And there is an update on our French international goalkeeper, Alfonso Areola. The Frenchman, who was part of the World Cup winning squad in 2018, joined West Ham on loan last summer. Whilst the loan deal was announced as a single year, West Ham further stated that we did have an option of making the deal a permanent come the end of this season. However, the Paris Saint-Germain keeper had struggled for game time with West Ham, remaining as Fabianski's understudy throughout the course of the Premier League campaign, having not made a handful of performances in the Premier League. Instead, the 6'5" goalkeeper took the starting spot for West Ham in the Europa League campaign, where he has put in a number of stunning performances, most recently and most notably the West Ham sensational 2-0 win over Sevilla on Thursday. And what a bloody save that was that he made. So while some West Ham fans may have thought that the club might be signing Areola at the end of the season for a reported £11 million, some interesting news has emerged. Now, a corresponding article coming from The Athletic has stated that West Ham have the option to re-sign Areola on loan for next season. And keeping Areola at West Ham on loan for another season would make perfect sense for West Ham. This would free up much needed funds for David Moyes, and he can spend those funds elsewhere, particularly in areas where additions are badly needed, primarily at centre-back and moving forward into our strikers. Whilst the Frenchman has been in fine understudy to Fabianski, he is 7 years younger than Fabianski. Therefore, another loan deal would, and maybe subject to making the deal permanent, should prove to be shrewd business by West Ham in the long term, especially as Moyes will now know what the 29-year-old can bring to the team. So we'll move on to the next story, and the next story is all about Declan Rice and the contract negotiations. Are there any contract negotiations? And of course, West Ham are at a great stage of the season, like we all know, the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and as we chase to secure a top four finish in the Premier League. But with 2 years left on his contract, Declan Rice's contract situation and transfer speculation has been top stories week in and week out for many journalists. And since making a senior debut for West Ham back in the May 2017 during a Premier League clash against Burnley under former manager, yes, people need to be reminded, Slaven Bilic gave him his opportunity. The Englishman has gone on to make 183 appearances for West Ham across all competitions, scoring 9 goals and providing 9 assists along the way. And having played through the entirety of all but 2 of West Ham's 30 league games this campaign, the 23-year-old has racked up more minutes than any other outfield player for West Ham, highlighting how crucial he is in David Moyes' side. And taking into account how important Rice is for this team, it'd be nothing short of a disaster for everyone connected to the club if Rice were to reject a new deal instead of a move away from West Ham. This is why this summer and our potential incomings are so important for this team moving forward. And we need to make sure that we can keep this man at our club and build in and around him. So go and check out the daily I did earlier on, where I talk about players like Calvin Phillips and what they could bring and how they could potentially keep the likes of Declan Rice at this club moving forward. And next on our stories is something a little bit different, and it's the next section. It's something I might be looking at doing more often for you guys, and it's a little bit of loan watch. We've got several players out on loan, and we're going to take a look at a particular player and see how they are progressing. And as you can see from the image, the first player up is Connor Coventry, who's out on loan to the MK Dons, who maintained their push for automatic promotion from League One. The Republic of Ireland under 21 captain played his part in a hard-fought 1-0 win at Cambridge United on Saturday. A decisive goal was scored from Warren O'Hara. Prior to that, though, Coventry performed heroics to keep the ball out of the Dons' net, making a spectacular overhead goal line clearance inside the opening 10 minutes. Chances came and went for both sides, with Coventry once again helping MK Dons dominate the ball, recording 59% possession on the way to extend the team's unbeaten run to 12 games, equaling the club record 11 away matches without defeat. And as a result, MK Dons moved within 4 points of table toppling Rotherham United, with both sides having 7 games left. Between them lie Wigan Athletic, 1 point off them, and with 2 games in hand on both teams. Coventry now is going to head off to international duty alongside Academy of Football teammate Mipo Odubiku as the boys in green continue their push for qualification to the 2023 UEFA Under-21 European Championships in Georgia and Romania, with a vital game in Sweden. Will Coventry have a future at West Ham? I mean, after the pre-season that he had, we all thought from last season, we all thought this could have been his breakthrough season at West Ham. But time will tell if the young lad has what it takes to break into the first team squad moving in to the new season. And that brings you all of our 3 stories for today. So what do you think? Get your comments in the section below. Do you think the deal to potentially bring Areola back to the club on a loan deal rather than signing them on a permanent deal immediately is a good thing? Shrewd business by David Moyes. What's your thoughts on the lack of contract negotiations with Declan Rice? Is it the right time to be doing it? Should we be looking at doing it at come the summer? And then moving forward into loan watch, what do you think of players like Connor Coventry? Do they have a future at West Ham? You let me know, put in the comments section below. That brings it into our Hammers headlines in association with KUMB.com. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure you check out our content, subscribe, like, and comment, and we'll see you then. Stay safe. Come on, you Irons.